Hey guys, welcome to another Linux Basics series video. In this video, we'll be talking about directory and file manipulation commands in Linux. So, let's get started. Alright, so first off, we will actually do some directory stuff. So, what you can do is, if you want to make a directory, it's mkdir, so it's kind of like make, but not fully make, and then the directory name that you want. So, we can name it directory here. So now if we were to ls it, we can see that we have a directory, which is great because that's what you do. So you can actually cd to the directory, and now you are in the directory. Now, there's a few things that you can do with the mkdir directory. So say, for example, you wanted to like make a directory that was like awesome and then page, right? So you would have the directory awesome/page. Now you can't create this because the directory awesome doesn't exist yet. So what you could do is make directory awesome and then make directory awesome page because now it exists. But what you can also do is use the parameter -p to actually make it so that you can actually create it. So I will create the directory awesome2 and a page. So now you can see that there is an awesome2 and page without needing to create awesome first and then page. So that's a few things that you can do when you actually make a directory. The other thing is, now say for example, you have too many directories, you want to delete a directory, right? So we can do an rm dir direct and then the directory name. So that will remove the directory. So you can see that that removes the directory. Now, if you were to remove a directory, dir awesome, that already has something in it, it will say the directory is not empty. So you can't actually remove it until you clear out the contents in here. So rmdir page, so we'll remove that, and then rmdir awesome, and then you can remove it. The other way that you could remove it, so we still have our awesome2 and awesome2/page. You could also use the rm command -rf. So this is the -r is for recursive and then forced. And then you can do awesome2. So it will delete everything in the awesome2 directory also. Now, if you want to do some file stuff, you can do touch and then the file name that you want, file.txt, and it will create a 0-byte file that is empty. So you can see that file.txt is there. You can also use the rm command for remove and the file name to remove the file. It'll prompt you, do you want to remove this empty regular file? Because this one's empty, but it'll just prompt, do you want to remove this file? You can type yes, and the file will be removed. Now, say for example, you have a file, but you want to copy this file. So you can do the cp command. You can select the source, so file.txt, and then select destination, so like file2.txt. So now I have a copy of file named file2.txt. With there, you can essentially do the same thing with the move command, where, say for example, I wanted this file to be renamed to be file3. So I can move file.txt to file3.txt. So this will move it and essentially rename the file. The move command also works that if you were to have directories, so say for example we have mkdir directory, and we want to actually move the file, so you can move file2.txt to directory. So then if we cd to directory, we can see that the file is in the directory. So that kind of covers the basics kind of file commands, some directory commands. The last thing that is kind of cool is actually the file command. So there's a command that is called file, and you can actually specify this on any file. So if you're trying to figure out what type of file something is, because it could not have an extension, it could be something really weird, or you're doing like a capture the flag scenario, you can type in file and then the file of the name, and then it will actually tell you. So this one is just, it's an empty file. But if I were to populate it or add something else, it would tell me, hey, this is like just a ASCII text space, or this is something else, or this is like some weird binary thing. So if you're trying to figure out what a file is because it doesn't have an extension, you can use the file command and it will help you kind of identify what the file is. So that's pretty much it for this Linux Basics series on directory and file manipulation. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!